So, I've been thinking about it a lot. I think it's life is tough. Life's really hard. It is, and things are very expensive. And it would be wonderful having some really good fortune and some good luck, and a shortcut. You know, it's maybe um, bad spirituality. I don't know, but I would love. I think about it a lot. I think, what would I do if I won the lotto? What would be the first five things I would do immediately after winning the lotto? What are the five things I would do straight away? Win the lotto, what would I do immediately? And maybe there's some merit in that, because it also would tell me what are the things that I should maybe prioritize for 2026. Again, I don't think it's not effective. It's not a good strategy to have New Year's resolutions. I don't think. I used to do New Year's resolutions. I'm going to go to gym 3 times a week, and I'm going to practice Swedish, and I'm going to save up to go overseas and visit my family in Stockholm, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and I'm not going to borrow money. And then I feel like a failure when I don't achieve any of those things, or when I burn out, or when I lose interest, or when it's not sustainable. So I'm not doing that. I don't want to paint myself into a corner. But if I did win the lotto, and right now Powerball, the bigger lotto, the more valuable one, is sitting at 125 million rand, but it's a 40 million to 1 odds of winning. So it's not going to happen. I mean, not going to win tomorrow or tonight's lotto Powerball. But if I did win the lotto, the five things I would do is: one, I would pay off the little bit of debt I still have. It's not a huge amount, it's 270,000. I would immediately pay off that debt and have zero debt. Then two, I would have, I'd put 100,000 rand into a savings. I would have an emergency savings fund for all kinds of expenses. And saying that, I would also pay all school fees for 2026 upfront. Three, I would finish building my third B&B. I would finish the build. I need currently probably about 300,000 to finish that. But if I won the lotto and I had lots of money, I would finish building that. Boom, done. And I would look at building a little storage unit at the house in the one corner. Even just, I could afford to do a brick structure then. So I'd build a brick structure in the corner, and I could use that brick structure to take all my mom and dad's, all my inherited clutter and junk that I don't really want in my personal space, but I'm too emotionally attached to for now to let go of. I'd put it all in storage here, where I don't have to pay the storage fees. I can't stomach the idea of actually paying a storage company, and then if I don't pay, then I lose all the stuff. So what's the point? Then I might as well just give it away or sell it. So that would be number three. Four, I would buy a holiday house. Yeah, a cheapie. Doesn't have to be anything fancy or luxurious. I would just buy a holiday house in a place called Hermanus or Onrus here in Cape Town. It's about an hour's drive, 100 kilometers away. My family's always had a place out that side, and we currently do have one, but my brother who has ownership of it, I'm estranged from him. We're not friends. We're not talking. So I would love to buy a little holiday house and get away with the family. And then five, I would renovate and fix this house and get a lot of help fixing the house. I would renew the whole house. I'd paint the outside. I would change curtains. I would replace rotten windows, repair brickwork. Things that I'm quietly, slowly get new lawn put in. There's so much I could do here at the house. And I'd probably really invest and focus a lot of time and energy and effort into YouTube. I would throw myself into YouTube. Oh, and six, can I have a number six? Six, I would buy a plumbing premises and move the company off site. Or the third build I'm doing here at the house, that could be my plumbing premises. I'm pointing it out that way somewhere. That could potentially be my plumbing company's home. I wouldn't stop doing plumbing. I wouldn't stop having a plumbing company, but I would completely overhaul how I do it and have help. It would be wonderful to have lots of help in the house, in maintaining the home, running the home, keeping it clean, maintaining the garden, and running my plumbing company. Um, Cost of living, and maybe I'm not the world's greatest businessman. I'm a very good plumber. I'm not necessarily a very good businessman or entrepreneur. I haven't seemed to earn enough to hire lots of staff, and it also doesn't make sense to me to hire lots of people to do what I could do myself for free, to pay all this money out, unless I was stinking ridiculously, ludicrously rich and wealthy. Then I could justify being generous and hiring people and outsourcing a lot of the jobs that I do around the house. That would be great. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about a lot. Winning the lotto and what I would do with the money. So possibly that's where I must put my energy and focus this year. I must start 2026 by reinvigorating myself to pay off my debt. Once the debt is paid off, then I could look at building the third rental unit here for extra income. Then from there, I could look at building up savings. So that's number 3, building up my savings. Once the savings are built up, maybe I could even use the savings towards a deposit to buy a holiday home, a little affordable, cute, just has maybe 2 bedroom, could be an old derelict building that I renovate. Yeah. So number 4 could then be this, my focus, my energy, my goal, my drive, my vision should then be, the 4th thing I do is try find a place in Hermanus that I can buy. And then number 5, well, maybe the storage unit here, I don't know, and getting a bit of extra help around the house so that I'm not so tired and burnt out. And yeah, so anyway, I'm not going to do this type of blog for a while. I'm going to, because it's hard to know what this channel is going to be, or what I'm going to do with this channel, or what the point of this is even, or why I'm even doing it. But if I'm going to record my dad's stories, and then at least for posterity, there we go, I said it. I didn't say prostatory, because that would be bad. I'm going to record my dad's stories that he wrote in 1974, before I was even born, about his life in Sweden, and funny stories that and memories from his life in Sweden, 1960s and 1950s. Amazing bit of history there. So, and that's good enough. And it'll be good practice for me sticking to a script and the routine and the structure and getting comfortable in front of the camera. And who knows what happens? Maybe I get up to 100 subscribers by the time all the stories are read. Maybe people find Terry boring and I lose all my subscribers. But it doesn't matter. I'm not really, at this point, I'm so far away from ever being monetized or going viral, being popular. There's absolutely no pressure on me to do or say or be anything. I can just take it easy, breathe, and do the research, explore, experiment, have a bit of fun. But today, the 2nd of January, I'm feeling quite happy, optimistic, and positive, and I must cherish that and hang on to it. The good days aren't as frequent as they used to be. I used to have a lot of good days and very few bad days. At the moment, it seems like I'm having a lot of bad days and less of the good days. But today was a fantastic, wonderful, good day, and I'm holding on to that and feeling positive and happy and good. Right, guys? Well, it's a weekend. I know some people have, in South Africa, you call it tweede verjaardag, and then it's derde verjaardag, and vierde. That's basically when you get drunk on New Year's Eve, then first of New Year's you're still drinking, and the third, and the fourth, the fifth, the sixth. Yeah, so if anyone's out there celebrating 2nd New Year's Day, and then playing a 3rd New Year's Day, and 5th, maybe just take a bit of a break. I don't know, just give yourself one day off, drink water, eat some food, get some sleep. Don't drive drunk. I know it's an exciting time, especially if you're young. I did it when I was in my early 20s. I partied, and now I'm all grown up and boring. But anyway, have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Thank you so much. I hope everyone has a fantastic year. Bye.